The call came on a cold, gray afternoon, and I almost ignored it. The name flashing across my phone belonged to the one family I had spent years trying to forget. My ex had walked away from our future without looking back, leaving me with a broken heart, empty savings, and a silence that took months to overcome. I thought every chapter connected to that family had already ended. But fate has a strange way of reopening doors we swear we'll never touch again. When I finally answered, her mother calmly asked if I could come fix the old wooden fence behind her house. Before hanging up, she added one sentence that stayed in my mind for the entire drive. She simply said that if I finished it, she would make it worth my while. I had no idea that those words had almost nothing to do with money. Before we continue, if you believe kindness always finds its way back, and that second chances can change lives forever, please take a moment to like this video, leave a comment, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe to Love and Destiny for more emotional stories that remind us that even broken hearts can find peace. I had spent the last 3 years working every job I could find. Some weeks I repaired fences, other weeks I painted houses, fixed roofs, or installed decks. Life had become a routine of long days, sore muscles, and quiet nights in a small apartment where every dollar mattered. I wasn't ashamed of honest work, but there were moments when I wondered if life had forgotten me. Friends had moved on, started families, bought homes, while I kept chasing enough work to pay next month's rent. The last place I ever expected another opportunity to come from was the home where my heart had once been shattered. The neighborhood looked exactly as I remembered. Children still rode bicycles down the street, old oak trees still stretched over the sidewalks, and the familiar White House still stood proudly behind its weathered fence. Time had aged the wood just as it had aged all of us. The fence leaned dangerously in several places, with broken posts and missing boards scattered across the yard. It was obvious that months of storms had finally won the battle. Her mother greeted me with a warm smile that surprised me. She looked older, but her kindness remained exactly the same. She thanked me for coming, offered me a glass of lemonade, and quietly pointed toward the damaged fence. She never mentioned her daughter. Neither did I. Some memories are heavy enough without speaking them aloud. I started working before the afternoon sun reached its highest point. Digging out broken posts was harder than I expected because the old concrete had buried itself deep into the ground. Every swing of the shovel reminded me that healing often feels just as exhausting. Piece by piece, I removed the damaged sections and measured fresh lumber. Sweat soaked through my shirt while splinters covered my hands, but there was something peaceful about rebuilding something that had fallen apart. Maybe because I secretly wished life could be repaired the same way. Hours passed, and her mother occasionally stepped outside with cold water or homemade cookies. She never rushed me or questioned my methods. Instead, she watched quietly with a thoughtful expression that made me wonder if there was another reason she had called me. Every now and then I caught her looking toward an upstairs window, almost as if she were waiting for something that never happened. As evening approached, clouds gathered overhead. The wind grew stronger, threatening to bring another storm before I could finish. I worked faster, refusing to leave the job incomplete. Rain began falling just as I secured the final post. Instead of running for shelter, I stayed until every last board was perfectly aligned. I couldn't explain why. Maybe I simply wanted to prove to myself that I still finished what I started, even when life became uncomfortable. When I finally stepped back, soaked from head to toe, the fence stood straighter than it had in years. It wasn't just repaired. It looked strong enough to protect the home for another decade. Her mother slowly walked outside holding an old wooden box instead of an envelope filled with cash. She placed it gently on the porch railing before thanking me again. Then she explained that the money she planned to pay me was inside, but there was also something else she believed I deserved to see. Inside the box were faded photographs, handwritten letters, and a small leather notebook. At first I didn't understand why she was showing me something so personal. Then I noticed my own face smiling back from several old pictures. They were memories from birthdays, family barbecues, Christmas mornings, and vacations I thought everyone else had forgotten. She quietly explained that after her daughter ended our relationship, she had packed away everything connected to me because looking at those memories hurt too much. But over the years, she realized those pictures represented some of the happiest moments her family had ever shared. Erasing me from those memories never erased the kindness I had shown them. Then she told me something I never expected to hear. My ex had left the country shortly after our breakup. She had chased a successful career, believing happiness waited somewhere else. Years later, she admitted to her mother that leaving me was the biggest mistake of her life. Pride kept her from reaching out, and eventually time built walls neither of us knew how to cross. Hearing those words didn't fill me with satisfaction. Instead, I felt an unexpected sense of peace. For years I had blamed myself, wondering what I had done wrong. Finally learning the truth lifted a weight I had carried far too long. Her mother handed me the notebook. Inside were dozens of pages describing family memories, acts of kindness, and moments she never wanted to forget. To my surprise, many pages described things I had done without expecting recognition. Repairing a neighbor's roof after a storm. Driving her husband to doctor's appointments. Helping children build birdhouses during summer weekends. She had written everything down because she believed good people often forget the good they leave behind. She smiled gently and told me that fences don't just protect homes. Sometimes they separate people who still care about one another. Sometimes they also remind us that every broken thing can be rebuilt with enough patience. The payment inside the box was generous, far more than I expected for a day's work. But the notebook felt far more valuable. For the first time in years, someone had reminded me that my worth was never measured by the people who walked away. It was measured by the kindness I chose to keep giving anyway. Over the following weeks, something inside me changed. I stopped carrying bitterness into every new morning. I accepted more work with confidence, smiled more often, and even volunteered to repair fences for elderly neighbors who couldn't afford contractors. Word spread through the community. Soon my small repair business became busier than ever before. Customers didn't just hire me because I built sturdy fences. They hired me because people trusted someone who genuinely cared. Months later, I drove past the same White House again. The fence remained strong despite several heavy storms. Flowers bloomed along its edge, and children laughed in the backyard. I realized then that the job had never been about repairing wood. It had been about repairing something much deeper inside myself. If this story has touched your heart so far, please take a moment to support the channel by liking this video, sharing it with someone who needs encouragement, subscribing to Love and Destiny, and letting others discover stories that remind us hope is never truly lost. Before this story ends, please leave a comment below and tell us, have you ever received an unexpected second chance that completely changed your life? As I continued driving home that evening, the notebook rested safely on the passenger seat beside me. The road ahead looked brighter than it had in years, not because life had suddenly become easy, but because I finally understood that some rewards can never be counted in dollars. Sometimes the greatest payment arrives as healing, forgiveness, and the quiet realization that your kindness mattered far more than you ever knew. The fence I repaired protected one family's home, but the lesson I carried away protected my heart forever. From that day forward, every board I nailed into place reminded me that while storms may break wood, disappointments may break trust, and time may break dreams, compassion has an incredible way of rebuilding what seems impossible to restore. And in the end, the greatest second chance wasn't given by my ex's family at all. It was the second chance I finally gave myself.